Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the famed Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, where so many great fights have gone on through the years for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds of middleweight action. We are looking forward to this fight, especially after seeing what happened at the weigh-in yesterday. A stare down that nearly resulted in a bout breaking out right there. Now they get to do it for real. Golden's approaching the ring now, and this ring walk can tell you so much. Look at the focus on his face. Iron's so attentive when it comes to this moment here. This is where everything he's done, all the hard work he's put in, comes down to one singular moment of concentration. Little get-to-know-you here in the opening round, scheduled for 10. He loves popping that jab. I mean, he will target your head and set up everything else off of that punch.
Well, he'll push you back a little bit off the jab, and then he fools you a little bit. You know, he's a little bit of a magician, a little sleight of hand. Then he makes you feel like he's going to push you back again, and he'll step back, and he'll counter you. But that jab is what makes it all happen.
Solid shot, the overhand left. Nice block by Iron. Iron's able to land a good, solid left hand. Blocks the headshot. Halfway through round number one. Protecting his head well with his guard. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Unable to connect by Iron. Iron's done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand. Golden's on the receiving end of a very good counterpunch. How about that? He lands a big shot there.
Set the table, and he went and ate.
And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date, and he wants to get to it.
Last 10 seconds of this first round. Golden's corner better explain to him clearly why he lost that last round. His accuracy was way off.
Well, if you change on the beach, you go out there with a metal detector. Well, right now, we need a punch detector. He needs a punch detector. He needs a jab to find the mark.
He answers back nicely there. He got tagged, but brought it back at him. Teddy, early on here, you cannot stress enough how much good comes from going to the body.
And you can't stress how many times you heard your parents tell you as a kid, put that change.
He didn't see that left hand, and it got to him badly. He should really tie up now. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Gotta hurt. Teddy, he goes down, and he was on the outside where he doesn't like to be.
Where he shouldn't be, and he paid a price.
1, 2. Down he goes, but he's gonna continue on, beating the count. see the southpaw pulling the trigger with the straight left.
Get inside. That's okay. Pay him back.
Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round.
All right, you gotta bring your hands up. Bring your hands up.
Iron's corner tried to steady him and give him some sound advice for the 60 seconds they had to work with him. But keep in mind, he was knocked down in that last round.
Well, the most important thing is his experience. Has this happened to him before? Can he justify it in his mind that he's overcome it before? Also, his corner, did they revive him? Did they do their job during that minute rest?
A solid uppercut by Golden.
You're not focused. Swing back. Head movement. Head.
Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Iron's left, working well that time.
That's it.
That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Iron. Iron's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Golden's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend, one of them is to block. He did it there well. He's sending more than one at him now, the combo to the head. Good flush, straight left hand. What an uppercut by Golden.
One, two. One, two.
Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. And that's the end of round 3.
This fight is close. It's
Let's take a look at Teddy's scorecard, where you can see that he's only got that 1 round in the bank so far at the beginning of round number 4. But Teddy, just the psychology of the game, knowing that you've put your man down on the canvas, you really don't care about the scorecard at that point.
Well, you know you're the boss, and you can continue to be the boss. And more importantly, your opponent now, he's a little concerned about throwing something. He might get caught, he might get hurt again.
No, he missed that right. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go, oh no, actually I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. Now that backhand, the straight left hand, scores well for him. Straight right was lined up, but he missed. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Well timed by Iron. He took a step back, landed the counterpunch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
Golden's left now getting into the mix. Very clean offense from defense by Golden. Golden's got to deal with a cut now above his eye.
In and out.
Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often... I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
Iron's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Golden's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance.
Come on, get focused.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting sort upon. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Threw the straight right hand, but didn't score with it. 90 seconds to go here in this round. How about that? Another right hand.
Left and right.
That is a huge headshot after blocking his opponent. Golden's lacking any control right now. I still think he's not fully recouped from being hurt earlier, yet he's on an offensive assault.
Yeah, this is not confidence, but this is desperation.
Keep it going. He's tired. He's tired. Face yourself. Punch, punch.
Last 10 seconds.
Sit down on your...
That's a well-scored left hand by Iron. Oh, good exchange. Seemingly big shot there. How about that? He goes from being the victim to handing out the punishment. I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Golden. Iron's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Way to block there. Sending out the power shot. And banging away he goes. Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time?
4, 5.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid this opponent like the Black Plague.
Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. And a well-placed counter by Iron.
He's tired.
Iron's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination.
Hey, go.
That's the clean shot with the left hand that he was looking for by Iron. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. We count down the final moments of this round. Not able to land the headshot. Golden's really doing a fine job here, Teddy. And I know everybody falls in love with the clean, but you can make an argument that he's controlling this fight right now thanks to his head movement.
Yeah, you know, it makes me think about that legendary story about the old great Willie Pep, the Will of the Wisp. There was a legend that he actually won a round without throwing a punch, just by making his opponent miss, just by ring generalship.
land clean by Iron. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. And yet another big shot comes in. And he goes down again. Will he get up from this?
2, 3, 4, 5.
He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Trying to time that straight left hand, and he does so with ease.
That's it.
Nice strike after catching one. Look at that. Knocked down again. Unreal.
Now you got to wonder what the corner's thinking. Are they going to stop this?
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare. It's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head.
Iron's almost out of it there. He was stunned. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
So in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you could go after him, but you better be careful because he'll strike out when you don't expect it.
Start of round number 8, Teddy. He does have a lead on your scorecard. Golden's been able to do what he wants in these middle rounds, but with only a few rounds left, he cannot afford a mistake.
Well, those are the rounds, you know, a lot of people call those late rounds the championship rounds. Whatever you want to call them, they're the rounds that you get tested. They're the rounds that separate people, separate ordinary fighters from top fighters.
Good block by Golden. Golden's making this so that it's becoming a very frustrating night for his opponent. I mean, when your defense is that sharp, it can just drive your opponent crazy.
Yeah, it can. First of all, it can start to break down. You know, we always look at the physical things in life and anything. You know, you're pounding a guy and you're going to break the guy down. Hey, if you're just smart and you're slick like this guy and you're making the guy miss, you start to break him down. He's breaking the guy down that way.
Beat him to the punch.
90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8.
And right, left and right.
Good step back, counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Golden's got a cut, and it looks like it's below the eye on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored. Excellent counter punch by Golden. Up top with the right hand. Golden showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Iron's finding a way to get a breather here, and the way he's doing it is clinching.
And you can't blame him. That's what he has to do. That's what a smart fighter would do in this situation. But his opponent should not allow him to get away with it.
Accurate with the straight left.
All right.
And round 8.
Relax.
One of his eyes is completely shut. They want this fight to continue on. They want to give themselves every chance they have to win it. What do they need to do?
Well, what they need to do is be very calm in the corner, get pressure on that cut, get the right medicines in there, and maybe find a way to fool around in the corner somehow, dump some water, you know, in the corner where the referee has to spend a little bit more time cleaning it up. They want to get a little bit more seconds.
It'll be interesting to see how this plays out from here. Golden's cut is now changing the course of this fight.
Well, the fighter's been trying to do his job. Now the corner man is the most important person right now in that ring. He has to do his job and stop that bleeding.
Targeting a left hand down low. Golden's really bringing a lot with that uppercut, Teddy. How much of a factor is the lower body in bringing the power behind that punch?
Well, that's a good question. That's everything. You ever watch Tiger Woods when he's hitting a golf ball? You know, he just drives his lower body through that ball. Well, it's the same thing. Your lower body, your hips, you rotate them, and you just drive that lower body up into your punch.
That's what you want from his left hand. That's exactly what it should be doing, that left hand by Golden. Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. Irons nailed by a huge uppercut. Three minutes gone by in this. Golden's corner has to keep him calm. That's the kind of cut that can send a fighter into fits.
Yeah, and a corner man into using crazy glue instead of adrenaline. I mean, that is a scary cut, as you just said.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Strong left by Golden. A crushing two-punch combo by Golden. Boy, he was damaged, but now he's defending himself well. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Wow, he goes down again.
This is going to be called the elevator fight. Up and down all night.
Stand up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
What do you think, Teddy? Do you think he can survive things here? He's been down multiple times now and keeps getting up.
History tells us that fighters, when they're pushed to the brink, they find a way sometimes, but not always.
Iron's work rate is very big shot. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And it's all over. Irons unable to beat the count. Knockout loss for him. Golden's able to end this fight by way of knockout. It didn't feel like that kind of fight, Teddy. I thought we were going the distance here.
Well, it feels like it now, and ask him when he wakes up.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.